High above, in the endless blue sky where the air feels fresh and the sun glows warmly, lived a little cloud named Coco. Coco was a gentle puff of white, drifting peacefully above the world, his heart full of wonder as he watched everything from his special place in the sky. He was as white as a sheep in a sunlit meadow, so bright and clean that he seemed to sparkle with happiness. And he was soft, soft as a bunny's tail, so fluffy and inviting. Even the birds would flutter close, eager to share a moment of gentle comfort as they soared by.
I love drifting, floating wherever the wind wants to take me, gliding over mountains, rivers, and forests that sparkle far below. And playing hide and seek with the sunbeams is the best. Sometimes I slip behind the sun, making playful shapes and shadows that dance on the ground. Sometimes I puff up big, stretching wide and tall, pretending I'm a grand cloud castle floating in the sky. Then I shrink down small. Oh, what a delight! I can slip between sunbeams, surprising the birds with my tiny, joyful self.
The sky was Coco's playground, a magical world where colors shifted from bright morning yellow to gentle evening pink, and sometimes to deep purple as night softly arrived. Each day brought a new adventure, with the wind singing cheerful songs, and the sun painting the clouds in golden light. Coco watched other clouds gather, huddling close like a family, sharing laughter and stories as they floated by with joy. He saw them whispering gentle secrets on the breeze, their voices soft and kind, carried far and wide by the playful wind.
I see the big clouds make rain, helping the world below. They water the flowers, fill the rivers, and make the grass grow green and tall. I wonder, could I do something wonderful too? Could I help the earth like they do? Sometimes I feel small and shy, just a little cloud in a big, lively sky.
The thought made Coco blush a gentle shade of gray, his fluffy cheeks turning just a bit darker as he dreamed of finding his place. But Coco kept his hopes close, letting his curiosity and joy shine through, even when he felt unsure. He danced with the wind, twirling and spinning through the sky, and watched sunsets and moonrises, his heart full of wonder at the beauty all around him. Still, the question sparkled in his mind. What was his purpose? Was he meant for something special? Or would he always just drift and dream? With a gentle, misty sigh, Coco drifted on, his spirit light and hopeful, eager to discover what made him truly special in the great, wide sky. One sunny afternoon, as the golden sun painted the sky with warm light, a wise old cloud named Nimbus drifted gently across the blue expanse. He noticed a small, troubled cloud named Coco, whose face was scrunched with worry. Nimbus, with his soft, billowy edges and kind eyes, floated closer, sensing that something was weighing heavily on the little cloud's mind.
Little one, what troubles you? Why do you look so down on such a beautiful day?
I see other clouds make rain and help the earth, but I'm so small. What if I fail? What if I can't do what the bigger cloud...
Nimbus listened patiently, his eyes twinkling with understanding. He smiled, remembering his own days as a young, uncertain cloud.
Rain isn't about size, dear Coco. Every drop matters, no matter how small. Even the tiniest drop can bring life to something in need. Even the smallest cloud can help. Sometimes it's the gentle rain that makes the biggest difference, not the storm.
To show Coco, Nimbus let out a single sparkling drop of rain. It drifted down, shimmering.
See? You don't have to flood a field to be helpful. Sometimes, all it takes is one drop to make a world of difference to someone. Rain is an act of love, and love, no matter how small, makes a big difference. Each drop is a gift, and every act of kindness counts.
Coco watched in awe, his eyes wide as he saw the flower come back to life. He realized that even the smallest effort could bring about something beautiful. For the first time, Coco felt hope spark inside him, a gentle warmth spreading through his fluffy form. Nimbus's words echoed in his mind. It's the willingness in your heart that counts. The world needs every cloud, big or small, to do their part. Coco realized maybe, just maybe, he could help too. He didn't have to be the biggest or the loudest. He just had to try. He thanked Nimbus with a grateful smile and floated away, thinking deeply about what he had learned. The sky seemed a little brighter, and Coco felt lighter than ever before. The sky suddenly felt full of new possibilities, as if every cloud, no matter how small, had a special place and purpose in the world. Inspired by Nimbus, Coco drifted over hills and lakes, but soon saw the land below turning dry and brown.
Oh no, the fields are so dry. The brooks are empty.
Animals wandered slowly, searching for water. Trees stood bare, and the air was heavy with dust. Coco saw a little deer by a dried-up stream, looking hopeless.
This is what happens when rain doesn't come.
The earth was thirsty and in pain, needing the gift of rain. For the first time, Coco didn't think about being small or afraid. He only thought of the sad land and the creatures below. A new feeling bubbled up inside him, a powerful wish to help. Coco knew he had to try. As Coco, the little cloud, floated gently over the parched and cracked land below, he noticed how the earth seemed to sigh with exhaustion. The sun beat down relentlessly, and the once green fields had faded to a dull brown. Suddenly, a tired parrot with brilliant rainbow-colored feathers called up to him, his voice echoing with hope and desperation.
Cloud, please, can you spare a little rain? We are so thirsty. The trees are wilting, and the streams have dried up. My friends and I have searched everywhere for water, but there is none to be found. Even the flowers are drooping, waiting for a single drop.
I don't know if I can. I've never made rain before, and I'm not sure how it works. What if I try and nothing happens? What if I'm just too small to help anyone? Still, I want to help. I wish I could do something for you and your friends.
Even a few drops would help. Please just try. Sometimes the smallest effort can make the biggest difference. We believe in you, little cloud.
As Coco drifted onward, he passed over a small, cozy house. In the garden below, a young girl named Lily stood among her wilted plants, clutching an empty watering can. Her garden, once bursting with color and life, now looked tired and sad, the flowers drooping and the leaves curling in the heat.
Oh, my poor flowers. There's no water left. I've tried everything, but the well is dry and the river has disappeared. I wish I could help you, but I don't know what else to do.
Lily's tear slipped down her cheek and fell onto the cracked, thirsty soil. The ground seemed to drink it up instantly, as if even a single drop of water was precious beyond measure. Watching from above, Coco felt Lily's sadness weigh heavily on his heart. He could see how much she cared for her garden, and how helpless she felt. He watched as she gently touched a drooping sunflower, its once bright head now bent low in sorrow. The garden seemed to mirror Lily's feelings, every plant longing for relief. Coco realized he couldn't just float by and do nothing. The parrot's plea, the girl's tears, the wilting flowers, it was all too much for his little cloud heart to bear.
I have to try, even if I'm small. I can't let them down. If I can bring even a little bit of rain, it might be enough to help.
Determined, Coco gathered his courage. He puffed himself up as much as he could, feeling a new sense of purpose growing inside him. He prepared to do his very best, ready to try with all his might to bring hope and life back to the thirsty land below.
My fear whispered, "You're too small." But I remembered Nimbus's words, "It's the willingness in your heart that counts." I looked at Lily's sad face and decided I would try.
Coco took a deep breath, pulling in all the misty vapor he could. He focused, thinking of the pitter-patter of rain, and squeezed with all his might. For a moment, nothing happened. Coco's heart sank. Then, a tiny tickle, one perfect drop fell from him, shimmering in the sunlight. Another drop followed, then another, a gentle, soft shower.
I'm raining! I'm really raining!
Coco's joy was greater than any sunny day. His small shower was a gift of hope. He had done it. The gentle rain fell on the parched earth, soaking in and waking the ground from its long, dry sleep. The air smelled fresh and clean, a perfume of relief.
My rain is falling on Lily's garden. I hope it helps.
The sunflower lifted its head, and Lily looked up in surprise as a drop landed on her nose.
Oh, rain, it's raining.
The parrot ruffled its feathers, drinking from a puddle, its squawk turning into a cheerful whistle. Other animals emerged, drinking from new puddles. The world sighed in relief, all thanks to Coco's effort.
Look at all the happy faces, I did it!
Coco watched life and color return to the land. He realized it didn't matter how big he was. His small act of kindness made a huge difference. He felt more purposeful than ever before. When Coco's shower ended, he felt tired but happy. Other clouds gathered, cheering for him.
Hooray for Coco. He did it.
A young cloud floated up shyly. S2. Media. Cartoon older cloud comforting young cloud. Animated wise cloud smiling at shy cloud. You were brave, little one. Your rain was the kindest I've seen.
How did you do that? I'm scared to try.
You just have to want to help. That's what matters.
Coco realized he was part of a family of clouds, caretakers of the earth. He no longer felt small or insignificant.
I want to help more, to bring rain wherever it's needed.
The clouds cheered again. Coco had found his calling. True to his word, Coco began a grand adventure, letting the wind carry him to new lands. He floated over deserts, giving just enough rain for a cactus to bloom or an oasis to fill. In jungles, he joined big rain clouds, learning to make tropical storms. He washed city streets and watered parks, hearing children's laughter below.
Every place needs water and every drop helps.
Coco became a seasoned traveler, a bringer of life. He met other young clouds, sharing his story.
I was nervous too, but you can do it. Even a small cloud can help.
Coco became a mentor, teaching that being small is a chance to offer gentle help. He never forgot his first lesson. Coco became known as the kindest little cloud, sharing stories and wisdom with clouds old and new.
Never believe you're too small to make a difference. Every act of kindness adds up.
He taught the youngest clouds that every drop matters.
An ocean is made of many tiny drops. Your kindness can make a flower bloom.
His words inspired courage and hope.
Well said, Coco. The sky's lucky to have you.
You make us all want to do our best.
Coco continued his work, a happy hero of the sky. He reminds us it's the kindness in your heart that matters.
A little bit of kindness can make the biggest